Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We've had a change of personnel here at the couch. We've got Jerax, Matumba Man from Liquid, and then, well, we're stuck with Bulba again.
Oh, come on, man.
How you guys all doing?
Привет, dude.
You excited? Game
No.
3,
Fuck
OG,
Dota, dude.
EHOME. It's
Any
going the distance.
what happened in the game one? We didn't watch it at all.
Game one, the Huskar, like,
There was a base race.
it was like a base race. I don't know, the game was kind of going back and forth. The SF was super farmed. Huskar got like a rampage at some point.
They stole the Aegis and he got a rampage, and then they
and
still
then
lost.
They threw the game again. I don't know, it was just a pretty clowny game.
Oh, you think they threw? They were in a pretty bad spot even before that Roche fight, to be fair.
But I don't know though. If the Huskar got like, they had a Huskar Omni.
Mhm.
I don't think. If
You
they,
think you should never lose in that position?
Yeah, after Huskar gets a rampage and gets Vegas like that.
Dude,
Well, they did lose. but then
Meatball
they
just
bounced back in game
shovels
number 2.
everything.
And OG went for something very different. So we're going to talk more about how the series has gone and what we expect, but the draft is underway, so let's check it out.
Radiant SF,
Radiant SF.
cool song.
This time OG going with like more of their
Yeah.
bread and butter picks.
Yeah.
Last time we saw the Lone Druid Abaddon, Dragon Knight.
I mean, this time Tuskar is banned as well. So I don't. Last EHOME also like this bounty hunter versus SF. So let's see if EHOME picks the bounty.
Do you think they would pick it this early?
Yeah, they actually would first phase because I think OG will ban it second phase. What else is there in the pool that EHOME
What is
likes?
happening? Do you think?
There's Bane, Tiny. Yeah, there's Bane.
I mean, against us they picked the Tiny, right? Playing Tiny
Yeah.
first phase.
Undying is banned. What else do they like?
I would have expected them to pick Dazzle.
EHOME doesn't like picking both supports early though, right? First phase.
Instead of the Bane to
Oh, instead of
fuck with the SF actually. I guess.
then OG would take Bane, right?
Yeah, it looks like a more of a deny pick.
Yeah, OG would almost certainly take it, I
Looking
feel,
how
at
OG
least
play.
these past few matches.
Wouldn't you rather counter pick the Dazzle? Like pick it yourself? 'Cause Dazzle SF.
Bulba.
If this is
Bane.
not Dazzle, I'm really
Yeah,
surprised.
and OG will get Dazzle.
You're on a roll, man.
Who?
You.
Thank you.
This is impressive.
I mean, it's like their favorite opening, I think.
So what makes it so good? Just that easy pick-off potential?
I mean, it started at, I think EG was the team that started running this Bane Tiny mid at the major, and then people realized how strong Bane is in terms of like the supporting mid hero, and then it's like Bane Tiny, Bane Alk. The sleep sets up these heroes, but the thing about the Dazzle SF is Dazzle just stays in the back and can protect the SF in this lane. So it's kind of hard for Bane Tiny to really snowball versus Dazzle SF, in my opinion.
This is one nice thing about the Dazzle. You almost force that Huskar ban out,
Yeah.
even if you didn't want it.
And OG bans the A regardless, because A is just A denies SF from going mech, kind of, and then just a good hero versus Dazzle.
It goes both ways.
In terms of Dazzle and A.
Yeah.
But in terms of how EOM wants to play this game, they want to burst SF, right? Like they
Yeah.
want to go in with Tiny and burst the SF. So A lets them do that in terms of countering the Dazzle. Let's see.
I like it. EHOME goes full YOLO and OG wants to counterplay.
Drax, what are you thinking here? What heroes do you have your eyes on?
I was thinking of Pia already for OG, but I think they might have thought about that already with the Tiny pick,
Yeah.
just to later on have a way to counter with the illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they banned the Meepo.
OG will go Shaker, I think, or Clock, one of the two. EOM here will go. They want some safe laner right now for CTY, so
This looks like a Lina to me.
could be Lina. If they go Lina, OG would Clock third, I think. Other options is like Juggernaut is still in the pool that EOM likes. It's versus Dazzle. What does 11 play besides Tusk? Seems like he's Tusk every game.
Teams haven't been banning
Undying.
it. Yeah.
Banned.
It's banned first phase.
He does play Clock on occasion. We saw
Yeah.
the support last game, but that was because they had the Tusk. It's almost exclusively like initiating fighting heroes.
Oh, they go for the Abaddon.
All right.
Oh
This is interesting.
The LAN Abaddon.
So that means
Surprisingly, there's Doom in the pool for OG, which is Is this like a trend of the
I
tournament?
think
or something?
EHOME will go Luna this game. 4th pick. Or last pick.
Luna.
Yeah.
Why Luna?
It's like the strat they ran at the major. It's like this Luna Abaddon push strat. And it worked out versus a few teams there. Let's see. This Doom might make a Wraith King pick as well. Okay. So they go for the bounty versus Radiant SF.
Well, you brought it up before the draft even started, but they did not ban it second phase.
Yeah, so they did not ban it. So maybe EHOME thought that it was risking like them not banning it because they wanted the Bane Tiny opening. Because if they picked Bane and they didn't take the Tiny with it, Tiny would get second phase banned. So they had to open this Bane Tiny or else they wouldn't get the combo. And they were hoping on this bounty second phase probably. An interesting Panda pick. This is what since you guys are Europe, like OG's been running this, ran this a lot, right?
You guys are Europe.
No, I mean they played a lot versus OG, right? Like Liquid OG, like the 2 best Western European teams, right? In secret. So like you guys played versus Panda SF, right? A lot.
I
Like
mean,
OG
they used the
runs.
dazzle, which is logical.
Yeah.
I think they just wanted a better fight.
Yeah, they force fights with this shit. All
I mean, this,
easy and take towers.
The coolest thing about this is that Brewmaster will trigger will use Cyclone on Abaddon in the fight.
Yeah, pretty good.
So it makes
I
him
mean,
useless.
All these heroes are completely useless against Panda right now.
Yeah.
And they don't have. I guess they have decent burst, but with the dazzle, can you ever kill him off before he gets off the
I
split?
mean, it feels like it's not even optimal. The burst the Panda, there's like a SF and Doom to
yeah.
throw their spells off as well.
Yeah.
And the dazzle to worry
And
about.
dazzle is
yeah.
like, yeah, you know.
Who do you go on? You know,
Dazzle.
seems tough.
So
yeah, that's the thing.
That's
Blink
the
then.
ideal thing.
Then you
Yeah.
need the heroes for that, so Tiny has to have a blink already at that point.
OG could go aggressive tri-lane and safely in the Doom. No.
What is EHOME looking here though? Like, is this a CTY hero, right? I don't
Yeah,
think
they
there's
need
anything
a
else.
CTY hero. Luna's not good anymore. There's Panda.
I mean,
Well, you mentioned Jug,
There's
Lena.
Jug.
if you look at the
Jog
heroes,
not
they
so good
don't
too.
they don't push lanes at all. It's gonna be a huge problem. And
No.
OG's just gonna force the fights on them, and I don't see them stopping it. And they don't have a great farming lineup either. The late game, EHOME's late game is actually really bad right now.
They can't Ember. Where's the Doom? Dazzle?
Well, they do have track hold though.
Yeah, that's a saving. You can always rely on that.
Get
Yeah,
that
okay.
Abaddon Ags, man. Oh my.
Yeah.
I just I don't see the damage coming, you know.
Yeah, that does
Abaddon
feel
and
like that
Bounty, they both don't do
What else
any.
does
Bane
CTY
Bane
play?
is just grip.
And if it's only a farm tiny, he's just gonna get duped
Flush
every
track.
fight.
They need some snowball burst.
Yeah, they want to
I-
steamroll.
this
and
could be the
clap
Lina, but
bitches.
you know.
Could be Lena. Could be Leshrac as well. What else does he play?
5 seconds remaining.
Ember's not so good. Anti-Mage not so good. PL
Reserve time.
maybe.
PL maybe, but we'll see.
OG's happy to see a PO, I think.
Yes. If OG sees PL, they will.
They'll run over.
I don't think they
I
care.
feel.
There's still a Wyvern in the pool for OG.
Mm.
They might take that.
EHOME taking their time here. Last pick of the draft. This is the deciding game number 3
They could Razor again as well.
for EHOME.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good against Doom.
No, Razor might be okay.
I mean, they need some serious dank memes to win this game.
Some dank names, man.
How is Ursa here?
It's
Banned.
banned. Banned.
Oh, it's just there. Okay. Interesting.
They actually banned it quite early.
Ursa Dire is good versus SF, I
I
think.
did watch this TV instead. I can't see the
Oh,
bands at
Phantom
all.
Lancer.
Radiant
So
PL.
there's the PL.
Yeah, all OG take here. There's like Wyvern. Oh, Jakiro.
Oh, crit.
Yeah, this is their
Shakira.
old school strats, right?
Shit,
OG
yeah.
are bringing out some hipster picks.
Yeah, this is they used to run this a lot last month. Like this Jakiro Panda. It lets them push the tower really early, like the safe lane tower.
Yeah, Crit is actually really good Shakiro. He
Yeah.
knows his shit. He just fucking blasts his tower. He doesn't give a fuck.
And then at some point, No Tail will leave the lane, and he'll just even without this blink, he'll run around, and all it does is it creates chaos among EHOME, and then this Jakiro will just get a free lane, and he'll get free
Yeah.
tower pressure.
But like, I don't think they have the answers to punish the SF farming completely.
I mean,
Whatever he does, he's just gonna get his items.
I mean,
And,
they have Bounty Hunter to fuck with his camps and shit
This
like
is
that.
they actually ran this yesterday versus us. They had a Wind Ranger and Bounty mid, and like Tuskar was roaming as well on our SF, and SF got mega crushed. He had no space at all in this game, but we also misplayed a lot in the early on. But
I think like Sumail played against us. He just completely ignored mid lane, just went woods, and I don't think Bunny does anything.
he went boots.
No, he went boots
Oh.
instead, and
I mean,
like,
you can soak EXP.
and
Be an annoying asshole.
you don't need to even think about the mid lane. You have the woods. You're happy with that. And you
I
have some
actually hate bounty
stacks.
hunters.
Yeah, the thing is the bounty lets them ward. Like that's the most important thing, right? Is the bounty will stop SF from jungling.
Yeah.
So SF is forced to like this is what
I
happened.
mean, the lane is not even hard. It's like
Yeah.
a tiny.
Oh, that's the
know?
thing though. It's
Well,
if you
Tiny
can
Bane maybe.
if you can
yeah,
cut
but
off
we have they have a dazzle, and you know.
if you
That's
can
true.
cut off
I
SF's
think they feel good with this mid lane. I don't think they're worried at all.
I mean, they play like they play the bounty like how you play your Tusk, right? On the Dire versus SF, you just run around in their jungle. You fuck with SF, he's farming woods. So he'll put some sentries here.
Yeah, I can see this work out
Yeah,
somewhat.
it's basically how you play the Tusk when you play. Like you'll play the bounty like that. Obviously, it's not as good as fucking Tuskar.
What is wrong with Tusker?
It's
a great hero.
man, great hero.
Yeah, and EHOME knows.
Probably
You-
get
you-
buffed
you-
actually.
You like Tuskar
Oh,
even
Tusk?
I
before.
think the Walrus Punch should just be an AoE punch.
We thought about some Magnus Tusk core, you know, get a Battle Fury and
Just
just
a
one
cleaving
shot
tusk.
Yeah. yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
But
Hey, he's a fun hero to watch.
They should buff the Aghanim. Feels really
no,
underwhelming.
I actually feel like if this Abaddon can snowball this game. I'm telling you right
Is
now.
this
like
the right pick? Yeah, this
Oh,
is
this
the right
lane.
pick, Abaddon.
See? Holy
This
shit.
is
Oh
They're
man.
gonna
I've seen this many times in US pubs. It
Yes.
feels really good as
you
Panda
can feel
player.
right now. Like this safe lane is screwed actually.
Panda is feeling very, very
That was
great
that
here.
was sarcasm for those
Um,
who couldn't detect it.
I had a Juggernaut earlier, like I think yesterday or so. He played versus lane, specific lane
He
Abaddon
has no
bounty,
invis here.
I mean,
If they
and
knew.
he went
Doesn't
0
matter.
and 6.
there's a bad in here. So he forces out the sentry in the lane. That's pretty nice.
I'm just thinking of this mid lane. There's a SO versus Tiny solo. Like, I don't think he has a game with Tiny.
He's actually 6-1 already.
I think
Yeah,
there's,
Barbie Bane started middle, you know, the usual, but once SF gets souls, it's really tough.
Do you think they
Dazzles.
can just roam the bounty there? Try to put some
I
pressure
think
on
they're gonna focus this lane because they feel like slowing down their game. I don't think the SF cares if they respawn.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
That heal bomb catching old 11 off guard and pow, just like that. Gets critted down. First blood
Wow.
to
Did
no tail.
Bounty scout Dazzle there, or he walked by and didn't see him?
I think they should have
I
seen
think-
it with the ward in the jungle.
That was really bad by old 11. Like the biggest thing is he just needs to play safe till level 3 in this lane.
The classic bounty hunter move. Yeah, I've seen this before.
Oh, I bet that rune looks tasty. When Kaka
Uh,
turns it.
He might be dead.
He's got the
He's
oof.
actually no, he's not dead. Close.
That heal is always deceptively scary. 'Cause he was in the middle of what, like 3 creeps,
Actually-
2 heroes?
They actually opened their camp, so that's gonna keep farming. I mean, stacking for the SF. And, should be fine.
But yeah, that bottom doesn't really matter that much. Abaddon will still get a lot
I
of
think
it.
bounty's
Uh-oh.
dead here.
No.
Definitely.
This could be bad here if Kaka ends up going down.
Uh,
Raze just tickling him down to 5 HP.
I guess.
So close. Still the Tiny doing pretty well for a CS. Looks like the bounty may...
Bane is going to.
Go
Yeah, this is
stack.
surprising as well.
Bane put a good ward there behind the tower, the tier 1 top.
Oh, he's
So
gonna
they'll be able to
suicide.
see any rotations to their safe lane. And then Bane will just play mid now, I think.
Do you guys think Old Chicken should be getting this much out of mid?
Yeah, the bounty blocks the pull. So the pull is blocked. They can't pull the lane back.
Oh,
Even
you-
if he dies in this lane, it's okay because he's getting he's forcing
I think
two
you
heroes
talked
to
about
share
old chicken,
experience.
right?
Yeah.
Or did you talk about old 11?
Old 11.
Who did you talk about? LD.
So I say Old 11. I meant Old Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think the Bane
There's so
helped
many
out a
old
lot.
people on this
Too many old people. I think the Bane starting in the middle, like
It really makes a big difference.
It does. It does. I mean, now you start to see that SF is getting
Oh
every last.
no.
Might lose Kaka here. Just fades in time, and now Tiny looking for the turnaround. He's got the toss. Not enough, though. There's the grave. Beautifully timed by Fly. Still. Bringing him low,
Yeah,
and
they
now
need
they're
this
going to
rune.
contest the rune. Can he go for it? No mana for the
Oh.
combo, and denied. Oh, that hurts. Is he
Some
No, he's
8k MMR plays
Yeah,
here.
that was 8k deny.
8K?
Oh, it's happening.
So much pressure here from old
Oh.
11.
He's
Feels like he
YOLOing
can zone them
hardcore.
alone. He's a happy Abaddon.
He has clarity. He has flask. Mango. He's gonna use both.
6 charges as
He's
well.
gonna hit level 5 soon.
Is that the key level where you just take over the lane even more as the Abaddon?
Yeah, well, level 6 is definitely the one because then
Yeah.
you can play completely retarded and you'll still live.
And probably get a kill and walk
Yeah.
away. Well, you can see the Bounty Hunter making a deep foray into the enemy woods again. Scouting things out. But Crit is going to back himself away.
I'm surprised they don't have any stacks. Fly has probably felt like he really needs
Oh.
help in the middle.
What a toss!
my God.
Beautifully done over the ravine. Then they're going to sleep up Fly, finish him off with the Brain Sap, land him. Some great teamwork there. That was not a toss you see often.
Is he actually dead here? No. Is he?
No Tails in trouble,
No,
but should be okay.
if Abaddon was 6, they would have dived that, I think.
Maybe he keeps missing. It's kind of annoying for him.
So looking.
Usually
So-
how they play with the Yakiro is that he just keeps pulling and getting XP, but this game I don't think he has the levels at all.
Yeah, the bounty
And,
fucked the Jakiro up, right?
Yeah, like this is really bad for Yakiro. He doesn't get to hit the towers, the early liquefier levels.
OG is a ward there, their bottom lane.
I feel like they're
That's-
just outplaying them early game. With
It's
the
really
Abaddon.
good though, because they're able to spot the Bane. And now No-Tail will just play very safe, the jungle, and the bottom.
Yeah, the Brew is still getting a decent amount of farm at least, so that's something good here. The PL also free farming top now. I haven't really talked much about this PL. He's having a great time.
This is a good PO game, definitely. There's no one really to catch him, besides Doom.
And it's very easy to mess that up.
But my man, you're a pro PO player. What are your thoughts about this game?
PL game.
Yeah.
I mean, Brewmaster is kind of annoying, but you just play YOLO, spam some Elos. You're doing fine. I'm just focusing here, not to say anything stupid, actually.
It's okay. Just go
I've
YOLO.
got that covered. Don't worry about it.
All right, we can just cut off the stream.
They're gonna find Crit in the woods though. Lanham looking for the sleep setup, but they are low on mana. Not sure they can really do too much. They're waiting for the Abaddon to get in position. He's a bit slow to the party.
It's kind of
But they
low
will
mana.
zone them entirely back from their own woods, looking for the raises. Miracle hoping for the big plays, but now might get cut off. There's the Avalanche, the toss back. Meet the yellow goblin. Miracle trying to run, but 4 heroes charging him down. Dazzle's in position.
They can turn this.
Are they
can
going to
turn this,
commit
definitely.
for this? They're really going in deep. It's a straight up and down chunk this time. And now more raises coming out. And they go back in the other direction, heading straight down EHOME's throats. And Brew's going to split, cut them off at
Oh,
the path
no.
of retreat. He walks right into it. Old Chicken going to get caught out. The boulder toss coming through. The Cyclone's there as well. Gets the Avalanche off. It's too late. They drop blade him down. They want him to. The Bane in trouble. The Bane is down. It's a double kill for Miracle.
That was really good.
That
by
was
No-Tail.
a really long dive.
Usually Panda doesn't get these rotations before his Blink Dagger, but this time he could actually just TP middle lane and connect and
That was
cut him
really
off.
good by him.
Really good.
They just walked into him.
I mean, the biggest thing of the game is the bounty didn't trust the Abaddon to shield him there. Like, the SF got tossed in. The bounty didn't attack him because he was really low. But
would
he had
trust-
to trust the Abaddon to
who
shield
would-
him.
Radiant's bottom tower
Who would trust the Black Horse?
Who would trust the Black Horse? Sometimes you just gotta trust your Abaddon to shield you, man.
So this gives No-Tail his arcade boots, another 700 gold.
middle tower is under attack.
I imagine we'll see that blink coming out soon, as he is their big initiator. But PL not yet really getting too active, just farming away top. There
His
with
Bane
Moon on
is
the Doom.
super underleveled. So yeah, both.
Well, it's a
EHOME
good trade-off for the
supports.
Jakiro. I'm a little worried the Bounty Hunter doesn't get these levels, but
He also doesn't have any items right now, it looks like. Just the Oov.
I mean, EHOME needs to push this tower with the Abaddon. Like
Boots on the
Abaddon's
courier.
strength is he's able to push the first tier 1 tower in his lane, and then he's able to move around. Like the hero doesn't really make rotations or anything.
Uh-oh. Gonna be close here for No Tail. They know that split's on cooldown. He gets off the clap. He tries to start at the brain sap, comes through, and then the shield arrives. With that, No Tail gonna be going down here most likely. Jukes in the trees though, and he is gonna survive for a long time. It sets up Miracle to start hitting the raise. His ult 11's ult already committed, trapped in by the creeps. He too will fall. A 4th kill for Miracle in the past few minutes.
Yeah, Peel is going down top lane.
And now they're making their move on the top lane. The Doom has come online anyway out. No chance. Oh, just barely heading it.
Well, he actually doesn't have a double walk
yeah.
at all.
Oh, that was
That's
close. Just needed the one more auto attack.
They don't even know that.
Are they going to try to turn this? Moon's going to walk away, it looks like.
There's no way this is right. Why would he just even 1 point?
Well, suddenly Lanham arrives, looking to set things up again. He's going to get the sleep on Moon. The Lance comes through once more. Moon, ice pat there. He turns for auto attacks. But Lanham keeps on moving forward, even through the dual breath. Just out of range of crit.
Shitty while a boss. First, like, most of PLs would just run base with like 150 HP. But he's a man. He's not afraid. He shows these peasants how to play Dots.
Who are you calling peasants?
OG.
OG.
Wow, the
Shots
shots.
fired.
Uh-oh. We might have a fight brewing in the house at this rate.
Yeah.
I'm going to steer clear.
The Sabadon is still bottom, farming it up. His tower's pretty low as well.
Just keeps on running at No Tail under the tower,
This is
threatening him
actually
with the
so
shield.
annoying for No Tail.
And they
Just
really want to
smoking
take
out
this
here.
tower now. The pressure's mounting.
Panda does have splits, so they need to combo the Panda. They don't have grip yet on Bane. SF will have mech soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do they defend this mid tower?
Not with Panda ult.
Just split
They
push?
need to- yeah, this is. It's hard for them to stop this.
I mean, that lineup is not capable of taking team fights at all. They need to go for these pickups.
Oh, they're actually teeping in.
They want to fight it, but the brew splits used right away.
They need to run.
And they
This
just
is-
want to run
it's
the
good
hell
if they run
back.
away.
They've got the shield
Yeah,
available,
Abaddon is fine.
Cyclone, but seems like the split won't get too much done.
Looks
was
like
very-
a more of a safety measure to just, you know, take the tower free with the Panda ult and, you know,
And meanwhile, Crit's been
get
getting
some
level 6
space
top.
going.
Top tower is under attack.
So at what point do you think EHOME can fight, or are they just going to be ratting the whole game?
They're gonna have to. They like the thing with Bounty is he makes you. Oh no.
That was
Nice
close.
juke there.
Bounty has a very like weak team fight, right? Like the strength of his old Bounty was that you track, so you get vision of everyone and during the fight.
The
Right.
movement
Now this,
speed is really important in team fights and just seeing people.
Yeah.
But as they nerfed, you don't see as much,
Yeah.
and you can't like keep track on everybody.
So now Bounty's team fighting is very weak.
So
And that makes-
they need to take these fights where, you know, they know that the OG is not 5-manning right away, and they need to start the fight by just killing,
Radiant's middle
bursting
tower
one
is under
down, and,
attack.
you know, trying to snowball the fight like that. But I don't think they need to look for team fights. They have the PO.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
And some
big
CT
casual-
God.
aggressive
Casual
dive here. He's going to
Brewmasters.
turn. He's got the DD rune. Miracle will clear out the illusions. And
Told
old
you
11 does
guys.
some zoning mid.
That's CT is playing really well so far.
He's owning it up actually.
He's going to make a move here on Miracle. Just charges right in. The razors start coming out. Does he try to turn and run? The Requiem
Oh, he didn't mech.
cancels
That
it. Has
was-
the mech. Now he goes for
Oh
too
my
late.
God.
Really
Doesn't
unfortunate.
end up
What
getting
a
out.
player.
And they're also charging on mid. EHOME spreading the map and punishing OG.
China is back.
CT is actually completely outplaying everybody right now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They do try for the trade, OG. Looking for the tower top. They've dropped the macro pyre and
I mean, the biggest problem right now is this Panda has a super slow start. This hero needs a good start early on, or else he's very useless. And he's gonna have a very slow blink dagger.
This PL is gonna be a trouble. Like,
he's already the most farmed hero in the game. Even above the
this is
SF.
not what should ever happen. Like him killing 2 cores on the same lane between a time scale of like 30 seconds. This would never happen. This is unexpected.
If it was like a gyro or something maybe, but it's PL, you know.
Do you see how CTY plays, by the way? His computer screen?
Oh, how he sits?
No, his screen.
No.
He played League of Legends for a year.
Uh-huh.
after Dota 1, I think.
So he has his mini-map switch?
Yeah, he
or-
has his mini-map on the bottom right. And
Really?
Yeah.
So here's some extra tips for becoming a good player.
Yeah.
Switch your
the-
mini-map
yeah,
location.
Sounds good.
So that's why when you
Increases
look
your
at his
MMR
when you
right
look,
away.
when you look at his player perspective, you'll see him constantly clicking in the bottom right with his mouse. It's really weird. But now you know.
Dire's
That's like
middle
that's like
tower is under
people who think they can get good by using legacy keys because some of their favorite pros do is like switch
so
from grid.
If you guys want to be CTY, play League and make your mini-map bottom right.
Tips by Bulba. Are you ever gonna write a book, Sam?
No,
A memoir?
no, I'm not a writer. I'm a storyteller.
I would buy that book.
Do you want to tell us a story?
No.
You got anything? Anything
Nah.
for the people out there?
How
No
would you name
stories,
your
no.
book?
Hmm?
How would you name your book?
A Snake in the Grass by Jerax.
All right, the 5-man commences, but Tiny's got a blink ready, and Track is online. Let's see if they want to contest. First Track comes out, they prep with the sleep. The split available. EHOME not actually coming over in full numbers yet, but they are getting the Tiny into
Tiny has-
position.
He has his blink dagger coming right away.
PL split pushing top, and the meanwhile, it looks like EHOME are going to try to take the fight. They leave Old 11 up in front. The tower drops low. They get off the Doom, off the bat, onto Kaka. There's the
EHOME
crit.
needs to run.
Instantly dead with that. Old 11 had no shield, no way to save him. And now will be chased down a bit.
To run.
Cyclone up in the air, drop back down. Can they focus him down? The ult's still there, and yet the PL just not even thinking about this fight. If the Raided's gone, they're going to lose Old 11 to 2 down. That's the kind of Bruce split you're looking for. And they
no.
find
They
a
actually
third
pressed the
hero.
ward.
The Tiny's going to get caught up. Ice Pet thrown out rather early, but wasn't able to dispel it. So he does blink away in the end. And now looking to go back in, re-engaging Avalanche there, chucking him onto No-Tail. Can't finish the job, though. Even with the brain sap, No-Tail barely surviving as EHOME rush in. At long last, they've got their own 5-man squad, but who do they actually get for it? It's a track kill. It looks like on crit, 3 or 4 heroes at least getting that goal, but they want more. The peel on a killing spree. Running
They
into
have
the
a
high
ward
ground.
there.
This would be the big one. Can they run down the Shadow Fiend?
They know,
He
they
jukes
know.
at the trees.
Oh,
He tries
the
for the
ward.
Requiem, but tossed up and down. The Creep's getting in on the action. Hadouken and down. That was a
They will
track
go.
as well, I
They can go
believe.
Roshan now with Abaddon passive. Yeah, they can run now. Do
That
it.
was quite the turn.
Does SF buyout here? He has buyout, right?
But they don't have
Oh,
Bruce
he has no
Split or
buyout.
Doom. Can they
this-
fight? Even if he had it?
Thing is, Abaddon passive only level 1, so it is not as fast as it usually is. It's like level 2, and oh, this bounty out of position there.
Kaka defensively slept and still dead. But Moon comes into the middle of it, and he starts taking the PL damage.
Wow.
Already the Diffuso plate has come out, it looks like. And Moon's going to get controlled through this. Old 11 does drop low, ends up falling. And although the PL is pretty farmed, he's still fairly squishy. And I'm taking a nuke.
Okay.
OG going to retreat out.
Yeah, they're able to defend, and that's actually 2 diebacks for
Oh, this Tiny wants Moon.
EHOME, meaning both Abaddon and Bounty bought back there, and they both died. So
Avatos, not enough.
Oh my
and
God.
Doom again.
3
Such a long
2.
fight, it cools down by the time that bottom engagement ends.
I'm
So-
surprised how well the fight bottom, like between the tier 1 and 2, after them getting tier 1, went for EHOME. I feel like their OG's team fight is superior. Like, there's no way to stop this with the heroes EHOME has.
The
and,
problem is OG. It was just like
they like overcommitted with
Yeah.
the Panda ult and get excited like for kills.
Yeah.
But this is really like, you know, disastrous against the lineup. If they get some extra track kills there, like 3 track kills, the game is pretty much over because then it's like Roshan and stuff. It snowballs very heavy.
The problem is also there in that fight. The Tiny instantly blinked, even though the Bane had gripped the Panda after. So if Tiny comboed the Panda there, the Panda would have died instantly. But he blinked out as the Bane gripped him. And I guess it's hard for him to know the situation. The Bane is gripping the Panda right after.
So where are the teams going to go from here? We talked about OG as the big 5-man draft guys, and EHOME more as the pick-off split
Yeah.
push lineup. Has anything changed from your perspective, or is it still a similar style from both teams we should expect?
I mean, we could see there are some peaks of the PL being really strong, like actually being able to burst some heroes down, and they're gonna have some trouble with that. But I think it's just gonna be some farm games going. Looks like OG is actually planning for another 5-manish push.
How much pressure do you think OG is under to get a lot done right now?
It-
Like, PL is very
They're
farmed.
definitely under because the Panda is so poor. Look at Doom's farm though. What does he have? Oh my
Well, they
god.
initiate now. They avalanche a bit late. He gets off the brew split. That's going to secure a kill. It looks like Track flies out on the fly, but OG taking the tier 2 bottom.
They're gonna be going base here to force the PL back home.
He is still split pushing top in the meanwhile. Flats will come online for the Abaddon.
There's actually no need for the Tiny to be there. But I guess he didn't know they had a ward up on that hill. That ward is pretty big.
They have grip. Do they want to go for this? Shuriken going to start it off. After the grip, 2 tracks have come out. Does the PL join the fight? They're really diving on 11. The ultimate gets forced out. But
Good
he is split pushing.
Yeah, good play by
No, they didn't
CTY.
manage to get the PL back home.
Well, CTY not choosing to help the team, but it seems to have paid off.
He played well. He was really patient with the TP.
They're actually chasing because they want to cancel the TPs. If OG TP'd in front. And this makes it so that this PL will get this tower for sure.
Like,
He's so farmed now.
I think some of the EHOME players don't actually understand how strong the PL is, and we could see at the tier 2, like Old Chicken was out of position, like really heavy, and he just get bursted. They should just let the PL split push what he's doing right now, and just let him play his game, and you know the rest of the team can do whatever. If OG goes some 5-manish push, you can just outfarm them the whole map, and you know.
And if they really commit, then PL can come in and clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they are not gonna dive them like
Yeah.
tier 4s, you know.
I mean, it's base.
That's not
Well,
gonna
this
happen.
this team, this game will come down to this Aegis, and it'll be come down with what OG can do with the Aegis. How soon does Panda split up? Check.
36.
36.
Everything very early to mid game here from OG. Not seeing any economy-focused builds.
OG's doing a really good job. EHOME's doing a really good job of keeping this bottom lane pushed in, and it's it looks like a pretty obvious smoke gank from their eyes because like OG is just not showing anywhere on the map.
That's actually a DD rune for PL. They might plan to even fight them, but this is something I didn't expect at all.
Into the Roche pit they go.
They have Panda ulti up now.
OG looks like
So-
they may want to contest. This is where
no.
Jakiro could be really scary, though, if you're not careful. And they initiate off the bat with Miracle just waltzing into the middle of the pit. The Bruce split comes out. Who's he going to try to focus first? Old 11s gets his borrowed time off and heals up a decent amount, but now he gets dropped down into the macro power, taking a ton of damage. The Requiem will finish him off as
no.
Moon enters the pit as well. Looks like they have tried to focus down CTY, and they get him in the pit with the Roshan doing work. CTY down, that's 3. And with that, looks like it's Roche.
That was such a forced Roshan there by EHOME. There's no need for them to do this even. Like
I
this
mean-
Aegis doesn't even matter anything for EHOME's lineup if you think about it. Like
And their Roche is really slow as well,
yeah.
if you think about it. Even with DD.
It's just like you see this Abaddon with third spell and Lads, and you have DD rune on PL. EHOME thought they could do it really fast, but do they have a medallion on bounty? Check. Oh, he's not going mech.
Not quite, he's going back. And
Big fight there for OG.
And also the problem is like when they have like 4 melee heroes, so when they attack this Roshan, it'll clap. That slows it down. So even though they have Abaddon passive and Vlads and PLDD, it doesn't really die as fast as they like it to die.
What is Tiny going to go for here?
Looks
Just
like he's going
Ags.
4 staff.
4 staff.
gonna be the utility Tiny, I guess.
Yeah, 4 staff is very good versus OG's lineup though. They really have only this Ice Path and Panda stun and clap, so they're able to kite around the fights with the 4 staff.
And you do have the PL already as your main carry late game.
I'd like to see more damage on him, so Tiny though, because PL can out carry SF, Doom, Pru.
Right.
You actually need a second hero.
Actually, this game, like, if you look at the net worth, the SF actually has double the amount of like Panda and Doom. They're not that farmed yet. I'm surprised the Doom actually has this low, because he has had a.
I mean, he's been running around a lot, like Moon. when he
they're doing
plays-
the team things like the 5-manish and and the time EHOME could have been farming.
Looks like they're trying to jump on the mid lane, perhaps? Not just walking down. They scout out old 11. They're going to smack him a few times here, wailing on him with the Shadow Fiend.
That dieback hurt old 11's farm a lot. He has very low net worth. He was very farmed actually, but then when he died and bought back bottom lane, the tier 2, it kind of ruined his game.
Crit coming very prepared, has the dust ready for the bounty hunter, and ends up benefiting him versus the Tiny. We'll get that kill while in the mid lane they are chasing out Miracle. Moon's waiting on the high ground, potentially to turn this one. And meanwhile, also Skirmish breaking out in the river with the
Doom has
Bane on the
BKB
chase.
now.
He pops the borrowed time, but gets doomed immediately thereafter. With that, he's most likely dead, as Fly also looking to go down here. Let's see if Old 11 can get himself denied. Ain't going to happen either. Now the PL trapped out. Good catch there by Crit. Can they follow it up nicely?
Oh,
He
no.
doesn't have the Doppelganger. He too will drop. That's the PL down. A lot of kills. EHOME hemorrhaging.
I feel like EHOME is playing the game wrong. Like they are like looking for the team fights or something, and their lineup is basically only good for the split push. And I don't know, like they play really cocky. For example, the Abaddon just raging in on the free heroes. I'm really surprised.
How much of that do you... now, like, when you watch EHOME, usually they play very aggressive, in your face. They try to fight a lot.
Yeah, I think they play like they usually play, but the lineup is not good for that. Like,
yeah,
they
so do you
play
think it's
really
just
team fight
a
heavy.
comfort thing? Like, they're not that comfortable with this type of draft?
It might be that, yeah.
I mean, they were so hingent on winning the lanes a bit harder, I think.
They did well, really good.
Yeah.
The laning phase, I was really surprised, and they might have thought they are stronger than they actually are.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think they have faced this panda before. Same as like
I mean, it felt like this game was screwed up when the bottom tier 2 fight, the first one there, because the Abaddon, like he could have been way more farmed, and then if he had
he
like
bought back for the.
if he had Vlad's drums by now, and maybe one more item.
But the team fight is still very hard. They don't have any answers to these dooms and panda ults and you know.
Even when he gets Ags on the Abaddon, that'll be team fight.
Yeah, that's really big for them. But I think he's going drums right
Drums
now, right?
first, yeah. Do you think it should be rushing the eggs, or...?
No, you don't ever get rushed Ags. You get these.
I mean,
utility
after,
Ags
after
first.
the Vlads.
Yeah, after the lads, I think Ags is very good this game.
What do you understand this PL build? Just level 1 doppelganger?
Yeah,
Couldn't
that's.
you just spam Elos with maxed out?
This is what aggressive goes, right?
Oh,
I don't think he
yeah?
takes that
Is
many points in stats. Aggressive?
I think this is the build that used to be
Oh
the
no.
thing to go for, but
He's going to
3-2-2.
commit the Doppelganger, and immediately they pounce on him, and just like that,
good
he's
shoots.
down again.
Yeah, he actually has. Does he have buyout up? He has 800 gold.
No, he's short.
Sure,
I'll have
he's
it in
gonna
10.
have it.
So.
I mean, if he buybacks now, the game is over, because
Yeah.
he won't have any farm.
So it looks like they're trying to prevent that by doing a little split pushing here with the
But then decided to go for the split push as Pio was doing his
Yeah,
things.
Pio should be the one split pushing there.
This is trouble.
what is
They
going
just
on?
slaughter Kaka. Also no buyback, and like that, OG. Looks like they may have just broken EHOME's spirit and their base. Taking down the tier 3 tower, Old 11. Trying for the rat. It didn't work. The base race last time around. Let's see if EHOME have any better luck this time. Already, OG rotate onto mid. They've basically secured the bottom melee. Now they want the mid too. And still the first lane of Rex not even completed. For
Another
EHOME.
base race, eh? But this one is.
This is, yeah, race
Yeah,
might be
Radiant has
the wrong
Jakiro
word.
Doom though, so.
A race implies that EHOME have a chance. But they've already lost one lane. May get two. The key melee racks are down. Moon gonna get avalanche and tossed, and then, well, he just pops the BKB and starts going in. There's the Bruce split as well, looking to secure objectives. But they've already gotten what they came for, so.
Yeah.
PL losing gonna get boulder toss there as Kaka starts to spam out the track. EHOME on the chase. Can they get in range for anything? Another boulder toss. Again, keeping him back as PL hunts the Brewmaster, but just blinks away to the trees.
I think a problem with EHOME's draft is like, you play this Abaddon hero and he just doesn't fit in their lineup, you know?
Nice
Looks
toss
like
forward. They're trying to make
Philo.
a go. Looks like they have to sack Fly, but yeah, it's a track kill. Still, 2 lanes of Rex.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
10 heroes with buyback right now as well, by the way. This game could get very crazy.
Yeah, EHOME should actually just buy out everything they can and try to win one fight. It's their last hope.
Go for a smoke play, you think, or
Yeah, something like that.
They definitely need to pick off. Like, if the 5-on-5 is not gonna happen, even though they don't have panda ults or these extra things, I think the SF is just gonna crush them. Like, the net worth is just absurd.
all of a sudden things have gotten dicey. that's the nice thing for OG. They actually got the rack, so even if EHOME make up this gold lead.
Actually, there's a DD rune on the SF, so I don't know. Look some trouble.
Just straight down mid. Wait for Roche.
They don't need to rush anything. They can do it very slowly if they want to. There's no need.
It's the SF is actually. I don't even think he can die now. He has Talisman of Evasion for the PL.
I think
There's
they're gonna
Dazzle
push
behind
this
him.
mid wave and they're gonna smoke or something. This looks like a play for that.
Where do you expect them to go with the smoke?
I mean, there are other plays just to sit and play a passive. I mean, 2 lanes of racks are down for EHOME. They can just sit and farm and wait for Aegis.
They have
Kaka's
just picked up
dead.
a gem on crit. Not sure that Kaka was aware of it. He's going to get punished for this. Slept up. The mech is there. The 4 staff. The extra heal suddenly back to full HP. Fresh and ready to go for round 2. But the Requiem's waiting. Lanham's going to be the one who's punished instead. And now they've managed to cycle in the Abaddon. Continue to chase forward. Gem is going to be hitting the deck, but quickly picked up. The Bane down. Old 11 will be caught out, and now the Cyclone on the bounty hunter. Beautiful micro here from Big Daddy trying to finish off Old 11. The Dazzle in the middle of it, but he's fairly able to survive even through the Shuriken. Bouncing here, there, everywhere. OG looking for more. The raise is onto Kaka. It's 2 down, and OG banging on the front door. And Doom's just got an Ags. Items piling in. 2 lanes of Rex. Looks like it might be a 3rd very soon. And they also lost their gem. Rough fight there for EHOME.
Yep. This game looks very hard for EHOME to do anything at all. Their lineup just doesn't let them come back in a game like this. They don't have any team fight.
So it seems like all of you thought their draft was fine, and it's just you didn't like the way they were playing it. in that,
I mean,
like,
now
5 to
you
10
think
minute
about it,
stretch.
it's this Abaddon doesn't fit well with these other heroes. You know, like Abaddon wants to sit in 5 men. Like he wants to take all towers. He wants to get all objectives. He wants to fight.
Do you think it was a block
use
pick
shield.
to like protect the Bane a little bit?
I think they were worried OG could Abaddon as well. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you said.
I
So
mean, what I saw from the draft, I don't think they were prepared to pick this PL. They had something else in mind, because it was really
yeah,
like,
it was actually
like
this,
on the last seconds, and it doesn't really synergize with the lineup. Like this PL guy is completely built for this split.
Would
push
you have
and,
rather seen, what was it, Lena?
they wanted Luna. I actually think they wanted
Lena or
Luna.
Luna?
Yeah, they wanted
What was-
Luna to 5 men. They've
Yeah.
they've ran this kind of draft
They had
before.
it banned or something?
No, it's this Panda pick kind of denies it from him. I think like
Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't want to pick any team fight hero as last, because their OG's team fight is something really that you just can't fight. Just have to avoid it. I think just wanted some split push.
Kaka looks like about to walk into the entire enemy team. The Blink Avalanche off the mark, then Fly, although he gets chucked up, is easily able to survive. Now the Bruce Split coming in, and the chase is on. Kaka tanking the boulder toss, the Abaddon Cyclone once more. In the middle of it all is the PL. He can't get focused down. They need him to be active in this fight, but he's doomed, and he's forced back, and Crit's going in. Deep dives from the Twin Head. He'll get the kill. That's the death of the PL. No buyback. Down for a minute. The Tiny's next. The Yellow Goblin falls too. Suddenly the PL out of the picture
Rampage.
together with the Bane. It's a rampage for
Rampage.
Miracle. He gets his revenge,
8k rampage.
and
What
they
an
end
ending.
with a win.
Beautiful.
Europe is in the top 4 now. Oh, 2 European teams in the top 4.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
VP as well as OG.
Yeah. And what game is next now?
That match, VP OG.
Oh, POG.
Do you guys favor anyone?
OG.
Really?
80-20.
80-20. That's pretty good odds if you're a VP believer.
Sounds good to me.
I actually think VP can beat OG. So
I mean, the 20%.
yeah,
Yeah, he didn't say 0%.
No, I think I actually put it like 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
80-20 versus 50-50.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
No, I think VP's
this
on
is quite a range of odds you're offering up.
In that 3rd Liquid game, probably gave VP a little
We
boost of
talk about
momentum.
not talking about this, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, you can rip him.
Yeah, I
He
mean, I'm
got
not even
knocked out
flaming.
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
You're gonna see your 50-50 is not gonna work out this time.
no 50-50, 80-20,
17-83.
17-83. That means DK Fope.
You said you were going to bring the memes, Jerax, and you delivered.
Yeah, there's gonna be Spirit Breaker in the games if he has a lot of.
Yeah, DK Fope Spirit Break.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Definitely.
Expect some first phase ban Visage.
Any other key heroes for you in the upcoming match, guys? Things that you're looking for?
I mean, SF will probably be banned by both teams, right? I don't think VP wants to play versus
Yeah.
SF.
That's
I
what's
think-
I don't think
prob-
OG
I
wants to
probably
play
gonna
Tusk
with
is
us.
contested every game.
I think Ancient Apparition will be a big hero in this next best of 3. AA. I know VP love AA, and OG hates playing versus that hero. So
Hmm.
All right. Well, any final words? Any shout-outs y'all want to make before we wrap up this game 3?
shout outs. You have shout outs?
Call-outs, flames.
How about
Sam, do
whatever,
you
dude.
want to fire
Oh.
some shots at anyone?
Go ahead, dude.
I
Get your
don't know.
flamethrower
Just
out.
do
I
it.
have
Just
a-
do it.
I have a shout out to our coach actually.
Okay.
Biryu. He's actually done a really good job, so shout out to him.
Okay.
It's pretty cute.
Shout out to
That's-
Jerex as well.
Shout out to your shirt under your jacket.
Thank you.
Well,
You can show it to the stream if
I'm
they
not
don't
showing
know.
it to the stream.
Please do it.
No.
They
Oh.
want it. They want it. I
Oh.
can see the chat they are looking for.
Shout out to your giant balls, dude.
My giant balls.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out
hopefully
to-
chat can't see
See you
those.
in the
though. That would
bathtub.
be, that would
How
be a
about
problem.
Master Bum Woman?
Shout out to that, dude.
Will we see some Master Bum Woman in the stream?
Isn't it Masturbo Woman?
It's disturbing
No,
woman
it-
actually. Holy
That
shit.
too? No.
Why do we
Not
talk
this
about
time.
this?
All right. Well, we're going to have a timeout here. Guys, thanks for watching. We've got one more best of 3 coming up. Be sure to show these guys some love on Twitter. Of course, Jarex, Matumba Man, and Bulba. Guys, thank you all very much for joining me. You're watching the Summit 4. We will be back for our lower bracket consolation final, seeing who's going to be facing Vici Gaming in the lower bracket finals for the final day of Summit 4 action. We'll be back.